It's a little hard sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hyper, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. And you'll be singing higher, yeah. You'll be singing higher in no time. Like I don't wanna go, like I don't wanna go home. And you'll be singing higher, you'll be singing higher, yeah. Get out, yeah. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the lights up. When the night ends, you'll be
Well, welcome in everybody to round 8 of the virtual racing Aotearoa Porsche Carrera Cup Championship tonight. Of course, live from Phillip Island, Australia for a 36 lap endurance race. Joining me in the comms box tonight, it is none other than Corey Kitchen. Corey, mate, welcome back on another Monday night of Porsche racing.
Yeah, not many of them this season because we're already, what are we through to round 9, did you say?
Round 8 tonight.
Round 8, yeah, that's crazy. And the first endurance event, as you did say. And what a place to go. It's always been a favourite among us, this side of the world, isn't it? Phillip Island on iRacing was always a go-to for a bit of fun. Oh, I love it. And these cars around here are good fun.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. And we did hear pre-race a possibility of a bit of moisture. It hasn't come to the track yet. Let's hope we do get a bit of moisture though. We love a bit of rain on the circuit just to spice things up. But yeah, should be an interesting night nonetheless. A few minutes left to go in qualifying, and I believe that is our championship leader at the moment, sitting pretty on pole position.
Yeah, Xavier, look at that. But actually, look at that top 4. All of them are fast lane cars. So they're all looking pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, certainly are. And as far as the championship goes, Corey, I think you had those in front of you. I don't know if you still do or not, but
I definitely do. Yeah, Xavier Sims, as you said, championship leader currently and pole position for this race. And Brady Stanley currently is in 4th place, so he's got a couple of teammates in front of him, hasn't he? And they're also around in the points as well. So B Party 3rd, Josh Murdens in 4th, Hayden Guptill in 5th, Ross Buchan in 6th, Christian Hermanson in 7th, Dyson Freeman in 8th, Blaine Inglis in 9th, and running out the top 10, Craig Brock. And check out their 1 through to 5 all fast lane esports cars. So those guys dragging themselves around this season, aren't they? All up the top, working hard.
yeah, certainly are doing a good job at the moment. The fast lane team so far in the series, because only our second round streaming the series. I believe it is a 10 round series from memory, so we should be here for the remaining of the series nonetheless, so we will be able to see who eventually takes out this championship. But yeah, Simmons at the moment, he's definitely the one everyone's going to be chasing out there. But good field in tonight. It looks like we're going to be about 35 or 36 cars possibly by the time the green flag drops on this one. Just over a minute left in quali now. And we will get into the race. It's looking a bit dark out there. Lights on at the moment, so keep an eye on the skies to see what they do as well.
Yeah, I missed that sort of data, but it just is mostly cloudy on the online live timing that you've got there, Brad, and that's in your descriptions, your videos. If you're watching, you can watch along. It's actually pretty cool. You get the old timetable, you get a track map, spotting guide, so if you want to see what the cars look like up close.
Yeah, is that you, Ross Bucket, in the chat there? I was just trying to find your name in the order after Corey mentioned you up there in the points. Couldn't see you in the standings. So, yeah, that'll be a change-up. But looks like quali almost wrapped up here. And a few guys electing not to even set a lap. The ones that we normally see, Corey Crossan. He's one that normally makes the charge from the back row. A lot of laps to do it tonight too, so plenty of time for him.
Is it a Sigma tactic? There's a few of them.
Yeah, possibly stay out of the early trouble. I know we saw it in a couple of weeks ago. There was a bit of carnage in the opening stages, so let's see how it all goes tonight. I've seen a couple of lid skids in the practice session earlier on, so high hopes for possibly getting a lid skid tonight as well.
We always get behind a lid skid, don't we?
Yeah.
We always do.
Yeah, the highlight of the night, no doubt about it. See Matthew Stables out there at the moment. Looks like their laps are done and dusted. I'm not sure if we've got too many left out there on the lap. Does not look like it. Bryce Harding possibly thought about getting one in and then parks it. Says no deal, so that'll be the end of qualifying. Yeah. Big race to be missing, Phillip Island. Hopefully everything is coming across nice and clear and smooth for everyone on Twitch. We seem to have a good run last night, so hopefully that continues. After some issues last week.
It must have been because I wasn't here.
Yeah, high chance. Has Mertens got over the line before the lap ended? Not too sure.
There's still 53 seconds counting down in the session.
I think he's just bringing it home.
Yeah, once that 50
Fine on
seconds
all
down
three.
to 40 something,
Excellent.
it'll just cut straight to gridding. I'd say, being heat racing.
Yeah, there we go. Into
Well, no, it's not. It's not heat
it's
racing.
just an
tonight, is it?
enduro, yeah. Straight 36 laps. Should be about to get into that. Just waiting on
Yeah, so there's
Mertens.
no fuel restriction either. So full load of fuel. So 40. That's 45 liters. So they reckon about 19 laps. So we're looking sort of pit stops between sort of lap 10, lap 19, and got to take 4 tyres on a stop. So that's compulsory stop, obviously. Take 4 tyres. So it should be a pretty awesome race.
Yeah, too right. It's nothing like a some pit stops in the middle to mix it up a little bit. Let's see if we can get that driver info box back up. When we go racing, we'll get our grid up. In the meantime, off the front row, it will be Xavier Simmons and Hayden Gupp doing a fast lane lockout.
Row number 2, Josh Mertens and Brady Stanley, fast lane all the way.
Out of row 3, it will be Tim Sully Sullivan and B Party.
Row number 4, Christian Hermanson and Matt Howard.
Out of row number 5, it will be Devon Stove and Logan Howard.
Row number 6, Craig Brock and Jason Begbie.
Out of row 7, it'll be Dyson Freeman and Sam Waddell.
Row number 8, Chris Allison and Carson Daly.
Row 9 will see Blaine Inglis and Michael Kemp.
Row number 10, Matthew Stables and Cam James.
Out of row number 11, it will be Reese Tamanui and Lockie Brett.
Row number 12, Joseph Harris and Daniel Hall.
Out of row 13, it'll be Stu Patterson and Kit Beale.
Row number 14, Daniel Winrow, Thomas McCall.
Out of row 15, it'll be Harley Earnshaw and Liam Earl. Boy, oh boy.
Row number 16, Alec Ensley and Ben Doherty.
And out of row 17, it will be Luke Dilworth and Bryce Harding.
Final row, is it? Corey Crossan, Daniel Turner, or we got another one?
That is the final row. I believe Daniel
Yep.
Turner is high chance not a starter. And this one is the grid set to go racing 36 laps around Phillip Island. Underway.
What a start.
And of course that driver
Brady
info
Stanley.
is not playing game. But
Yeah,
yes,
Brady Stanley, great start.
yeah. He's come from the second row, hasn't he? So he moves into P2 quickly, and that's your championship title battle basically right there, isn't it, between those two? Cars further back though, too wide. Oh, someone's off in the background there. I'll pick up who that was, possibly Reese Tamanui. He's dropping all the way down through the order. Craig Brock, oh! She's going off back here. Oh, cars going around. It's all unfolding. That looked like... Who was that? Harley Urge or possibly, I don't know. It's all going off.
Jason Beckford dropping down.
Oh, there's still 3 wide. How good is this? Opening lap, racing like it's the last. Get
That's
amongst
endurance racing.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's sort of starting to get into a bit of single file now after that wild start. We had cars off the track everywhere. Michael Kemp looks like he was possibly one of them that went wayward. We'll dig up some replays at some point, but what a start to this one. Another one dropping down through the field. I picked that up. I can't tell you, Simmons though, he's running away early.
Someone's in the lane.
Cars down pit lane already. It's lap 1. Well, I tell you what an opener to this one. Simmons though out front from Hayden Guptill. So Guptill's managed to recover that position back off Brady Stanley at some point as well, amongst all the battles further back. Go back to Josh Murden's P4. B Party's managed to get himself up to P5, and is that a top 7? Top 6, sorry, fast lane at the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
It absolutely is. Go back to Logan Howard in 7. Devon Stove. After that podium finish last night in the Xfinity racing.
Oh, who got it done? Who got the win?
Jeez. I remember who came third. That's terrible. That's terrible. All I know is that it was Hayden, Mr. Kirk. Mr. Kirk, I tell you what, he pulled off a miracle too, because I'm fairly certain he done his stop, got done for speeding in pits, got a drive through, went a lap down, got that lap back and managed to end up winning it. It was a wild race, that is for sure. So we watched Devon Stove on screen. But that is that's NASCAR oval racing to a T, isn't it? Anything can and probably will happen.
Yeah, it's mostly luck, isn't it?
yeah.
Strategy,
Putting yourself in the right place at the right time, 100%. Yeah, can unfold very, very quickly. Looks like the field now pretty much getting into single file rhythm. Stu Patterson P17. Oh, someone's off in the background there. Who is that? Kit Beale by the looks. He's had a moment. Tries to get himself back on track. He's going to lose a lot of positions. Biggest movers so far, Corey Crossan. Since P19, he's moved up 16 positions. Alec Inslee, Luke Dilworth and Bryce Harding all up 11. Man, that was just on your screen not long ago. Stu Patterson up 8. Anything to report on there, Corey? Laps? How we looking there? Fastest lap so far is Simmons.
Yeah, fastest lap, yeah, 1:30. So he's the only one that's done a 1:30 so far. Everyone else has done a 1:31. Hayden Guptill fairly close. Yeah, so it's all looking pretty tight. But this is one of those tracks where you want to get into a rhythm. You know, it's got the ups and downs and off cambers, and it's a fun track to drive. But yeah, you've got to get a rhythm here, and when you've got people around you, that can get a little difficult too.
Oh yes, so yeah, I know you said earlier you're looking around possibly 10 laps. As early as some cars will probably head down pit lane. They started with a restricted fuel load, is that right?
No, full tanks, 45 litres in these things.
Doesn't
seem like much, does it?
No, it doesn't, not at all.
But they're all about being light, these things. They're mostly sprint raced, so obviously an endurance car would have a bigger tank.
Oh. It's the car around this one. Passes going on further back through the field. That looks like Cam James. Let's get the job done. Oh, as I say that, Lockie Brett fights back on the outside, and check out that margin out front now, over 2 seconds now. Simmons, really has found some speed this season. Was used to seeing the blackout OPR cars in the field. I don't think we have one this season. Oh, contact, Cam James. Goes around, that was Patterson up the inside. Rubbing some panels, 4 laps in. Hell good. Go back and have a look at some of these earlier moments in the race. Let's pick up where some of these are if I can. Have we lost you, Courtney?
And I am still here. Sorry, I was trying to plug my microphone back in. The dog runs through the lounge like an idiot.
And it goes south, eh?
Yeah, well, at the moment I've got cords everywhere. Coming to you from the broadcasting couch. In the lounge at the moment.
Saying that Reese Tamanui's had a bit of a problem here, doesn't actually.
This is an angry bunch.
Yeah, this is so this is a replays. Matt Howard getting turned around from the start. Sam Waddell, he was the one that we saw run wide. Looks like Jason Begbie possibly having a big moment out there as well. Oh, that's contact from Patterson as well, turning him around. Tell you what, she's elbows out for Stu Patterson tonight. Daniel Holt.
Milky Heights.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
That is a torpedo.
Oh, that is a massive lock up from Waddell. That is huge. Don't know what's going on there.
Trump set that one.
Oh, just sent it in turns. Daniel Hole around big time. Daniel wins it. He's one that's gone wide into the kitty litter. Contact with the fence. And we saw one Kit Beale. He also done something very similar. Sullivan, what's going on there? Single spinner. Saw plenty of those in the last one we done, didn't we?
Well, the old Porsche flick will happen. That will happen.
Looks like Alec Inslee's had a moment out there as well, so cars starting to fall off the track.
Already 6 laps in.
Yeah, a minute 30 laps. Yeah, do the math there. That's we'll probably be. We should well and truly be wrapped up inside an hour, even with pit stops, you'd think. Only 36 laps, mind you, it's still a long time, isn't it, for these guys out there concentrating that long?
Brady Stanley up to speed. Just goes with a 130 flat, so I reckon that's a 130 around here is a pretty decent time. Like even in the old supercar, it was a good time. You know, like between there and 125, I think is reasonable.
Right on board here with Brady Stanley. See,
Get a look at this track,
Get
a good look at this track.
Yeah, well, the old gyro cam's going to show us all the cameras and everything going on out there.
I don't know if there's any chance of rain.
Doesn't look like it, does it?
To get us excited, Brad, I think.
Yeah, just
looking like a good day.
Yeah, fizzing us up. And then it never eventuates. It's iRacing for you. It seems no one knows, even iRacing itself.
It could just roll in off the sea. We're right down on the coast here, of course, Phillip Island.
Yeah, how good would that be with only about 5 laps to go or something?
Yeah, if you look out to sea at the end of the straight here, you quite possibly see Steve's yacht.
Brady Stanley doing a good job. You can just see the leader up in front, and it actually looks like he's gaining time on him too. It's down under 2 seconds now, so again, as I say that though, Simmons was actually the quickest out of the 2 last time by.
Yeah, give it 100th of a second. Not much.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Slightly quicker. Yep, slightly quicker.
Absolutely.
And the same further down for the rest of those boys too. It's quite a few little battles going on through the field.
Trying to find them is the issue at the moment. Looks like Craig Brock actually is making a good run of things here at the moment. Has he worked his way up into one of the movers? Nah, Stu Patterson. Look, Corey Crossan though, up 20. Up to P15 now.
Yeah, off the back of the grid too. See that? Yeah, the back.
Yeah, so you just get through those moments, eh? When it comes right.
Well, we are approaching 10 laps, so 2 more laps time. The sort of rough area where the pit winner is going to be through lap 19. They'll get 19 laps out of the tank. I don't know if you're good at fuel saving. This is one of those tracks where you can fuel save out too, and some people in the field have got a little bit of name for fuel saving too, don't they?
Yeah, certainly do. We saw a couple try and pull some miracles off. Even last season. Guys,
Yeah, you see it go wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was at Oran Park, possibly. I saw someone try and make it home on fuel in one of the races that I called, and yeah, didn't quite do it. Just fell short. I think that might have been in a TCR race at KSR. Actually, speaking of TCR racing, that is going to be coming at you tomorrow night. Round 1 of the KSR Touring Car Championship. Should be
The British Touring Car Championship.
Yeah, it should be an absolute ripper. Knights Racing, I think they're heading to Donington Park. 3 times 15-minute races.
You should call it like an English, like with an English accent. Like just, you reckon you could do it? Give us your best.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would make an absolute mare of it, no doubt about it. One guy who is starting to make some moves, Logan Howard out there. And Devon Stove, in fact, now got past B Party, sitting up at 6th and 7th on your screen at the moment.
B Party must have lost a few spots. He's dropped down, so I wonder whether he's had an off somewhere. Or... Yeah.
Maybe saving some tyres possibly. Tyre wear generally not too bad in these cars, are they? So
I think if you look after the tyres in these cars, they'll look after you. But if you're hard on them, they tend to go quite hot. I think.
Yeah.
You'll see some drivers will be better at it than others.
Struggling,
looking after the tyres, and that's where you're going to get benefit here.
Yeah. Oh, just got a car coming out of pit lane there. Get through safely. And who was it? Looks like we've got 5 cars that have stopped. Sam Waddell, I'm pretty certain, is gone from the race, but Doherty, Dan Hull, Jason Begbie and Kit Beale all have stopped. In fact, all of them almost a lap down. Ben Doherty at the moment as race leader in behind him.
Yeah, they could all possibly stop for fast repair, possibly.
Yeah, no doubt all involved in those earlier incidents. Just a bit of a distraction going on in the background there. But yeah, Simmons, that margin stabilised somewhat, isn't it, between the leader and P2. Simmons and Stanley. Lap time's fairly similar, 1 minute 30.027 last time for Simmons and 1:30.156 for Stanley. Actually, Murdens and Guptill and Hermanson all in the 1:30s as well now, so the fuel obviously starting to burn off in these cars. Oh, Lockie Brett, bit of a tour off the circuit. Corey Crossan will grab another couple of positions. He's up to P14 now.
He's having a day.
Yeah, that is a big run.
Yeah, but Dilworth, he was also up beside him, and he's not too far behind too. 3, 4 spots.
Yeah, back in P18 at the moment. Got a bit of traffic up in front of him. Slocky Bryce Harding in behind. As Dilworth there gets the job done on Matt Stables. See Blaine English dropping down for some reason all of a sudden. But yeah, but a single file racing out there now. Didn't take them too long to sort it out. Through the field, see if we can see any battles going at the moment. It doesn't look like too much going out there. So should start seeing some who's in off the circuit there. It's been a lapper.
Oop, I had my finger on the wrong button.
Oh, that's almost contact there for Patterson. He's off the circuit, in fact. So he drops back to P17 to try and recover those positions. Liam Earl out here sits P25 at the moment. Certainly a name I didn't expect to see in the field.
I think the trouble I'm having tonight is I don't know who we're looking at.
Yeah, I can bring this up for you if you want. There you go.
Oh yeah, that'd be handy.
How's
See what
the
sort of
season
speeds.
going? And we've probably missed this chat. This was probably ages ago. We have only been able to get 2 races out of this season so far. Obviously, we were doing the 86 Toyota Series. So we missed the first part of the season, but we will be here for the remaining season. And yeah, you are right. Someone, we need to throw some weight on that number 1 car. You feel? Make it a bit slower.
Yeah, too fast. I don't think he just penalised one driver though, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe just to end a line.
Can't you actually just give one person weight? Or anything like that? Am I dreaming, am I? That's Herman.
I suppose you could make him put weight on in his own setup. That's an honesty thing. How much weight do we put on Xavier's car for next week?
You would just... Yeah, you got to slow it down somehow, surely.
One of us. The weight of one of us.
Yeah.
In his car. He has to take us in his car next week. To
Yeah.
see the disadvantages him.
Chuck a cameraman in the back and we could go on board with him. Watch here, Michael Kemp. He's down in P22 at the moment. So we saw him quite well down the field actually, so he's made a few spots up throughout this one. I think it was Alec Inslee actually that was making that pass on Liam Earl just before. Thought it was Christian Hermanson. 29 cars left on the lead lap. Yet to see anyone come down pit lane for a scheduled stop.
Must be getting close. Brady Stanley just puts down another fastest lap of the race.
Dilworth off track. Yeah, I'm assuming those guys at the moment are dealing with a bit of traffic because that margin just was down to 1.8. It's now back out to 2.3. So just moving around a little bit at the moment. Getting closer to the halfway mark in this one. And that timer up the top, is that Patterson that's run wide? It was. So a couple of mistakes now from Stu Patterson, just halting his progress a little bit. Seems to make up a lot of ground, and then it goes south from Dilworth, now down pit lane. So well and truly now, if they head down pit lane, they'll be able to fuel up and make it home from here.
Yeah, the longer you go now, the better you're going to be at the end of the race with the better tyres, I reckon. So you've got to take 4 tyres, so you want to save them, I reckon.
So you reckon,
peak at the right time.
So you reckon that we'll see Simmons stay up for quite some time yet?
Yeah, you want to run the tank completely empty and get the most out of it, and then you'll get the best out of your tyres to the finish. That's
So-
going to be the way to go, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you said around late 19, yeah? You're pretty much going to be needing to come down.
Yeah.
At the moment, that margin, 2.7 seconds, be right on board with the race leader, Simmons. It's a bit of lap traffic further up in the distance. Brady Stanley, almost 3 seconds now, that margin. Back to P2. To that Porsche screen. To have everyone tuning into the racing tonight, because round 8 of the championship. Only a few to go. Probably can't even tell you where we're heading next week.
Oh, I can. Hold on a second.
Hang on, do actually have that. Is it Indy Road. And then Virginia International Raceway.
So 2 rounds to go.
Yeah, hey Matt, are you still in the chat? So just send your message on Discord.
Okay, so the final two rounds here, there'll be sprint rounds as well, so 2 heat races. So 17 and 25, and the final round at VRA is 14 and 20 to round out the season. So there's still 4 more opportunities to score points to make your way to the top. Xavier looking like he's might go back to back, as he is last year's winner, defending champion, isn't he?
Yeah, defending champ, looking to make it 2 in a row. At the moment, going the right way about things. So man, that looked like Kit Beale possibly off in the background. Again, in fact it is, and he has said that could possibly be enough for one night. It's a tow back to pit lane. Interesting tomorrow night to see if that works or not. Because right now it's not. Simmons race leader. Stanley, that margin just keeps going up and down.
Yeah, he has have a run, get into a bit of flow, make a mistake. It's been happening right through the field. You're sort of seeing a lot of passing going on sporadically, just from a mistake.
Yeah, Merdens and Guptill there in their own battle further back. Hayden Guptill, of course, started on the front row. It's dropped back to P4 in the race at the moment.
Did I miss what happened to Corey Crossan?
Has he gone? He may have just got a stop done, has he? Oh yeah, he has too. Okay, I'll see if I can find something that has possibly gone wrong for Corey. Maybe an internet issue, possibly. I'd get behind a lid skid, but I can't see it. Oh, I can't
not when you want it.
Can't actually see anything.
Maybe he had some sort of failure. Something's happened, the internet dropout possibly, but he was having a good run. I just couldn't see his name. So yeah, I see that greyed out down the bottom.
Yeah, nothing, doesn't look like anything's. Oh, he's had an off track. What's that? Yeah, okay, this might tell us. We'll go back and have a look at the replay here. For Corey Crossan, this is going to be just a simple off track. And just to see he's doing 0 kilometres an hour. Not much of an off track. that is definitely not a... Oh, here we go. Let's see what has possibly gone on here. Oh, just runs it off the straight. And yeah,
No, 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 no.
and says that's it. We're done. So maybe had to leave in a hurry. Judging by that.
When you got to go, you've got to go. of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. That was him done from the race.
Quite a bit of action down pit lane too.
Yep, watching them all flow down. Now race leader's been down by the looks. Trying to find out where he's actually dropped down to. Well, who was the race leader? Simmons. Michael Kemp will be loving this. He's had plenty of free passes. Currently sits inside the top 5.
You take it when you can.
Oh yes, definitely. Let's try and find what has
Something
happened to
Xavier.
Simmons.
Yeah, he's greyed out as well. So he's gone from the server, I believe.
Oh, he's had a massive moment because it's come up as cleared meatball flag. Let's try and... Oh, yeah, here we go. We're going to have a replay of what has happened to Simmons. Well, he's been leading the whole race so far. Let's just see what has gone wrong from him. It's obviously been a big one because he's needed it. Oh, no. Oh, he's over! He is over! He has provided the goods, folks. That is massive.
Ended on his
Massive.
lid as well. So full points to Xavier. We appreciate you for full dedication to a lid skid, mate.
That is
Oh.
one for the books. Let's ride on board with him here. Simmons. Tell you what, this is a biggie. Hold on for the ride. Someone clip that. That is huge. Huge for Simmons. I'm disappointed.
Points for the landing.
Yeah, we'll have one more look at this one. And it was that lip, it was what was causing everyone issues in the practice session, that little lip there. Look at that, that is huge from Simmons. Wow, retires from the race. A massive moment. Yeah,
He's
that's...
back out there. I think he has. He's back out there in 22nd spot. So never give up attitude there. Been having a flipping ride.
yeah.
He's back out there. But full points for the lid skid.
Yeah, absolutely. In that car, the work that the crew have done on that in 30 seconds is unbelievable. Back out on the circuit. But new race
Kempy.
leader, Brady Stanley now.
Yeah, I was just to say Kempy's given up his top 5 spot and gone into the pits to get some fuel. He did well. He went 1 lap more than everybody else.
Yeah, where's that going to drop? P20. So he's actually he's having a pretty impressive run at the moment. Is Kempy saw him way down the order earlier in the race, managing to fight back for now. Yes, Stanley leads it from Guptill. A rather comfortable margin. 2 back to Guptill, and how much is that going to shake up the championship order, Corey? Because now it's going to be head down and damage control really for Simmons in this race.
Yeah, try and claw back as many points as he can. I think he... what was the gap? Let's go to that while we're here. So 41 point gap at the moment. He's got Brady Stanley behind Xavier Simmons. And then 282 points back to B party from Stanley.
Surely it's double points to being an enduro.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the points are. Yeah.
Tell you what, if it is double points tonight, that is going to throw the championship wide open. Saw there Simmons 53 seconds. I think it was behind the race leader. Yeah, 53 seconds. But he's actually got a bit of traffic up in front of him, so he's probably going to climb his way back up inside the top 15.
Hey, it looks like it's getting quite dark.
Yeah.
No.
Is it playing tricks up on us again? Are we going to be getting our hopes up? But yeah, you can see a bit of cloud starting to build overhead. Let's hope we get some water on the circuit. Logan Howard doing a good job, P5.
The track temp, mate, 41 degrees at the moment. No, that is a cool track, so should be good for pumping out some good times.
Yeah, so it says the chance for precipitation is 0%. Currently 80% humidity though, so...
At least one of us is still able to get in touch with Cheryl, the weather lady, though.
Yeah, too, you're right. I tell you what, you should be able to do that on that live lap timing. I'm pretty sure it's got the weather on the far right as an option up in one of the tabs. So how would we watch him? No, it doesn't. Party. Oh, he's had a moment out there. It is dropping down the order. Currently gets it back on track. Back in P9 now. It's a little mistake there from B Party. Check out all that kitty litter all over the grass and everything. A few cars have gone through that tonight, that's for sure. Any battles currently happening on the track? Everyone's still on that timing. Looks fairly well spread out. Ben Doherty's up to P12. So is he yet to get his actual stop done? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, 20 laps since Doherty's stopped, so he should be expected down pit lane fairly shortly, because that's a good run on fuel, isn't it? 19 laps. Keep an eye on him. He'd see when he heads down pit lane. So Sullivan up in front of him at the moment, I believe. Yeah, that will be. So Doherty, great recovery job. Check out our biggest movers now. Ben Doherty, in fact, is, along with Bryce Harding, both up 20, and Doherty's going to run another lap out there on that field. Dilworth up 17, Patterson up 10, and Dyson Freeman now gets onto that most positioned gained chart. He's up 7. And Luke Simmons back to P19. Bit of traffic up in front of him, Matt Howard and Lockie Brett. They are having a great battle at the moment by the looks of things here. Lockie Brett looks up the inside. Get that pass done. Lights starting to take effect. We've got about 14, 15 laps to go here at Phillip Island. Round 8 of the championship. Simmons up the inside, rounds both of them up. Now he moves up to P17. With a scrap behind here. Kempy and Cam James going at it. Lockie Brett and Matt Howard again have swapped positions. Oh, bit of contact. Oh, and again, another push. Lockie Brett's got to get it done. Another car off the track.
Somebody up the top of Lukey Heights has had a moment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dust in that first shot.
I'm thinking that's a lap car. Doesn't look like anyone's dropped down the order too much around these cars. We have Bryce Harding though. Run from him up to P14 now. So he has made a massive run tonight. Carson Daly up in front of him. The lap times somewhat have slowed off a little bit. Check out that margin actually between Stanley and Guptill. Last time by, Gupta was over half a second quicker than Brady Stanley.
Yeah, he was too. Putting that late pressure on.
So race leader Stanley certainly hasn't had it all his way, but after that mistake from Simmons, well, you got a bit of contact with the lap car, sent him infield and over big time. We are definitely going to have to find the replay of that tomorrow because that was a biggie for Simmons. Someone had to provide the goods and it was delivered.
Yeah, it almost needs a certain Limp Bizkit song over it in slow motion.
Yeah.
So if somebody could put that together and just hashtag Lidskit,
Yeah.
everybody will know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, so you're right. You're right, we see Hayden Guptill. He's managed to get himself back to where he started the race out of P2. Josh Murden's in behind him, P3, and Christian Hermanson is back in P4. These guys all fairly well spread out at the moment. 11 seconds between the top four. Logan Howard even further back through the field. I know Kempe was talking about this track being one of his favourite tracks.
It is a favourite among many, isn't it? It used to be the closest track to home for us Kiwis to go race on too. So I think it always was one of my favourites. Like I'd come race here before I'd go race at Bathurst, but that's just a preference. I never had much luck at Bathurst either.
Yeah, I think it's one of the more well-known tracks, I guess, due to having the MotoGP and stuff there. I think it's the MotoGP they have there, Superbikes, one or the other. Probably both.
Yeah, it's played host to many famous races over the years, Phillip Island.
You'll love it. You'll love it. Famous for its penguins, isn't it? Phillip Island. Pretty sure they have penguins there. So everyone seems to go get a photo there with anyway. Craig Brock's done a good job, hasn't he? He's sitting inside the top 10. They should try and pull up the positions gained, lost. Tell us a bit more. He's up 4 spots. Dyson Freeman up 7 to P6. So Freeman's having a good run of things tonight. Just sits up in front of Brock. Devon Stowe, you see him in the background. Seconds back. Was it last week that the supercars started racing again? For you,
this week.
Oh, this
yes, Supercars NZ back this week. Tomorrow and Thursday. GT3s make their return.
Nice. Bit of GT3 racing, eh?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
That just follows the official.
Does,
races,
follows the official series.
Yeah.
GT3, it took me ages to talk them into it years ago, back in 2021, about middle of the year, about May, I think, managed to start some GT3 racing up for the first time, and been running strong ever since, quite popular. It was when they started bringing out more GT3 cars, so it made it a lot of fun.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Of course, don't forget Kiwi Sim Racing Touring Car Series gets underway tomorrow night. Round 1 of that championship, and I'm actually really looking forward to this racing. Normally the TCRs provide a lot of elbows out racing, and surely with it being in the British, in Britain and stuff, you'd expect rain.
Oh, the weather in Britain.
Yeah, surely we're going to get some wet rounds in that, just to provide the goods. Of course, a couple of inverts as far as the grids go as well. So top.
As we know, TCR racing is pretty good to watch too.
Oh yeah.
We've where, remember a certain race at Oran Park for the
Yes.
VRA series where a certain someone went flipping over the
Yes.
side.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is yet that. Well, I tell you what, that one tonight would go close to being one of the biggest ones, surely, from Simmons tonight. That's got to be up there with. I think it's Justin.
Davies, yeah, Justin Davies. Was
Davies,
it?
that's the one
Yeah.
that went over the bridge at Oran Park.
He landed on his wheel. Xavier landed on the preferred lid where we like it. That's the whole lid split.
Yeah, that's a
his landing. I give it about an 8 out of 10, I reckon.
yeah, nice, got to be done.
We've got to get something. We've made his way back up to P15 too. So
Yeah, so yeah,
on a
I
mission.
did say he should get up around the top 15, but he is probably going to press on from there as well. Still got about 9 laps to go, and he's about 5.5 odd seconds, 5 to 6 seconds behind Carson Daly at the moment. But tell you what, he is going about 1.2 to 1.3 seconds a lap quicker currently. So expect him to make some more inroads. Currently watching Ben Doherty though, so Doherty's doing a brilliant job out there. He was a lap down at one point from memory. We're very close to it anyway. He sits P11 now, just outside the top 10.
So he's made a pit stop too. So
Yep.
that's a good recovery.
Yep, got that stop done. Yeah, he's up 21. Harding up 21 as well.
That's a hell of an overcut, isn't it, for Doherty?
Yeah, let's just actually confirm now. I'm pretty sure he... I know he
He
took
hasn't
it.
been down the lane yet.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He
no,
took.
yeah,
He did take that quick repair. I can actually bring up how long the stint's gone for. I'll find it. And no, he's done 27 laps. So yeah, I'm actually fairly certain that they did start with restricted fuel. A restricted fuel load, because he's done that 27 laps on this. That is massive.
Oh. Yeah, so he's come in and filled it right up.
Yeah. Yeah, cheers for the follow. Appreciate that. Just 8 laps to go. And this one, what's our race time? 9:14. Stanley still leading it out from Hayden Gutlow, and he's stretched that lead out too, hasn't he? 3.2 seconds now, the margin. Go back to Josh Murden's 4.8 seconds back in third place. Gutlow could very well be caught as well. Those lap times from Murden's, he's on a mission at the moment. Simmons, meantime, is up to P14. He's got past Carson Daly. And he's just done a 129.8. Which should be the quickest. Yeah, it was. It was the quickest lap of the race. For Simmons. So he certainly isn't holding back. At the moment, Tim Sullivan will be next on the list, but he's 5 seconds up the road. Looks to like Kit Beale just up in front of him. No, it's not Kit Beale. He's down pit lane. But Stanley, I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch him unless he makes a mistake in the closing stages. Here, Corey, looking comfortable out front at the moment.
Yeah, has he done enough to grab that championship lead? I guess we'll know next week when we get the championship points up for you folks at home, but I'll be looking it up as soon as it's done. I'm keen to know, because it's going to be close if it's not enough to get him over the line to get ahead of him, though.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if it is actually double points, then Yeah, you'd say that that margin would have closed down somewhat, but the recovery at the moment for Simmons has been huge, up to P14.
Yeah, he's got past Carson Daly now. So
Yeah.
Tim Sullivan next in the line, and he's not too far behind him either.
Yeah, and if he can keep closing the margins, may get to Harding as well. Bryce Harding from the back row up to P12, or the second to last row. Corey Crossan was making a massive run of it as well. Oh, Kempy there. Oh, that's a big moment in the background. Who was that? Lockie Brett. That was massive. Not quite sure what's going on there. But you
Maybe
saw
too much grass out of that last corner. Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you saw Kempy run a bit wide, and then Lockie Brett, he had a massive moment. So Kempy at the moment got Dilworth in behind, Cam James there or thereabouts as well. As far as that goes, well, it looks like Dyson Freeman and Craig Brock actually out there at the moment having a bit of a battle going on. That'll be for 6th and 7th on track. In fact, this has been going for a little bit now, hasn't it? Neither managing to escape each other.
Yeah, it's always good to have a race with somebody like that too. You sort of get to the end and you message each other, oh, that was good racing. That's just what makes it enjoyable. So they'll be out there, they're having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was almost a different kind of message there. Huge from Brock, late under brakes, closed in quickly. I thought there was almost going to be contact. Managed to avoid it. So an almost moment, lap traffic just moves out of the way, lets these two get through. I'm going to say Brock will be happy with this run tonight. 76. So Kiwi Sim Racing cars was looking the part.
Yeah, do a great job with the paints. And they vary so much different colour in all of them. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, too right. Of course, if you do want to get yourself amongst the racing too, make sure you hit up Virtual Racing Aotearoa on Facebook. Get amongst their Discord channel, get into the leagues. It's the Xfinity Series running on the Sunday night. And Porsche Carrera Cup at the moment, no doubt we'll see Season 2 of the Porsches at some point. Normally have a little fun series in between us. Oh, Craig Brock and Freeman there. Just run a little bit wide. In fact, it was Devon Stove. It's looking for a pass at the moment. So Stovey, just like that, makes a couple of passes. Gets himself back into the action. P7 now. B Party. Can he find a way past? It has been another, well, it is at the moment, another fast lane lockout on those podiums. Stanley, Guptill and Merdens. Been impressive out front. Question is, can Merdens get to the back of Guptill? Take that second step. Good to those cars look.
They all look pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wicked paint jobs throughout the field.
Yeah, some impressive looking liveries out there.
Yeah, Josh does a great job on those fast lane paints.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of
course, if you're tuning in too on either the Twitch Kick or YouTube channels, make sure you hit the follow buttons on that. If you want to get amongst the conversation that's all happening on the Twitch channel.
You could always gift me a sub too.
Yeah, so you stop seeing ads, Corey.
Yeah, somebody gift me some subs. Revdup.nz.
Pretty sure I can actually choose now when to do like specials on subs and stuff. I saw something come through from Twitch the other day.
Oh, even better, you could make me a moderator in your Twitch.
Yeah,
that'd make life easier.
I can absolutely do that.
There gives me some sort of spanner beside my name, which means I can throw it at people.
Yeah. Yeah, bit of a sword, I think. Yeah, get yourself a sword.
Oh. Well, 4 to go. Brady Stanley does look to be well in control. He's at a 4.7 second gap back to Hayden Guptill. It's still a fast lane. Top 4. Logan Howard, who's he with? Is he fast lane?
No, he is not. He's a privateer, I believe, so... Silver Fern up the side.
Something happened to Xavier. He's got, Carson Daly's got back around him. A wee bit of a gap there too now.
See if I can see anything on my events. Looks like Liam Earls had a bit of a moment out there. Ah, we do. Lap 32. An issue for Simmons. Let's see what's happened. Possibly another lid skid.
No, he's only lost one position, so well, I don't think that's the case.
Nothing to... Oh, just runs it wide off that last corner. Oh, it does a good job, in fact. Oh, into the fence. Slight contact. Gets himself out of harm's way, so Simmons, after leading for the first half of the race, it's coming unstuck a little bit. We'll see what's happened here for Liam Earl in the 57. Making the highlights package, he's just run it wide. Just a mistake into the sand trap.
Look at all that kitty litter on the grass. At least it's not getting all out on the track there. Ooh, that could be a dodgy rejoin there.
Dilworth here. What's happened to Luke Dilworth? Oh, it's turned around. Oh, lucky not to make contact with the 98 of Kemp, and he just rolls backwards. Harley Earnshaw, he's had a moment out here as well. The 47, oh, he's just pushed it wide and reckons that he's had a crash, and that is certainly not the case.
Got some airtime though.
Yeah. We go back live. Closing stages of the Enduro here at Phillip Island. Round 8 of the Porsche Carrera Cup Championship. That is not a handy view at all.
Ben Doherty's still running. 33 laps he's done.
That is
on this, and that's a great job. Up in his 12th spot. If he can get home, what's our biggest moves look at?
So get those up for you. 23 for Harding and 20 for Doherty. Yes.
Great job for those two.
Yeah, 9 for Patterson, 6 for Freeman, and 5 for Logan Howard. And Logan Howard is in P5, so out of those guys, he's your furthest up the field. But yeah, Bryce Harding, P11, up 23 spots. Is he going to be able to get to the back of Chris Elson? It's about 4 seconds back. You'd probably say no with only a couple of laps to go. It'll be white flag. This time by for race leader Brady Stanley. One more time around Phillip Island. Hayden Guptill almost looked like he was all sorts of sideways out of the last corner. Murden's going to say that he's not going to be close enough to get that job done, but Devon Stove, he's managed to get past Dyson Freeman and is up to P6. Good run from him. B Party in the background, P8 at the moment. Oh, look out. Trying to find a way past. Well, Stanley, tell you what, I think he's managed to get lucky with the departing of Simmons somewhat, but still he's done a massive job to stay out in front in that margin. 4.5 seconds back to P2. Hayden Guptill currently battling with Murden, so that has got even closer. Oh, and there's a moment in behind the race leader. There's Matthew Stables on Liam Earl. Just runs it wide. Couple of corners to go here for Stanley, though. Oh,
Oh, God.
had a bit of a moment. I was like, you got to be kidding. Around the last corner, he gets it done, though. Stanley wins it from Guptill. Merton's home, P3. Christian Hermanson has had a good job, a good drive out there today. Brings it home, P4. Logan Howard will round out your top 5. Solid performance there. Go back to Devon Stoven, P6. Dyson Freeman, B Party. Craig Brockham in 9th, and Chris Elson will round out your top 10. And that drive from Doherty. Brilliant drive from him. As far as championship leader, Simmons, he looks like he's going to be home P15. So we'll see how much damage that's done to the points lead. For Stanley, he will be happy. Got some grass skids going on here, but looks Corey.
Yeah, some people need a bit of grass to get a good skid going.
It's going to light it up. Send it round and round, race winner. Pucks told me that the points file worked his end. I wasn't talking about that though. I have no idea why. That isn't working. Corey, we'll stand by though for our race winner to join us in the comms box. One good thing tonight, massive rollover.
Yeah, we get to talk to, well, Xavier may turn up if you're listening, Xavier. We will expect to hear a word from you. And I will get to talk to Josh Mertens. I've got something I want to mention to Josh Mertens. So that'll be something to do with the Enduro.
Okay, well, we'll get this guy in quickly. You want to have a talk with Mertens?
Yeah, let's go. 3rd place.
Take it away, Corey.
3rd place, Josh Mertens. How was that for you?
Warm. Quite warm.
Yeah, and straight in here without refreshing as well, so it shows your dedication.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, it was awesome, eh? I never really used to like Phillip Island, but last couple of races I've done here have been really cool. I just didn't have the pace tonight. Hayden let me by early with a mistake and then just drove around me basically. It was it was really good fun though. I really enjoyed it.
Well, 3rd place, you can't complain about that.
Nah.
And yeah, I just got something else I wanted to bring to your attention. We did manage to find a winner for the best system decal, best dressed for the Enduro. So Team Reaper Racing are the winners
Magic.
of that. We'll be putting a post up. All the pictures are being done now, so post will be going up soon. So yeah, many thanks to you for the livery voucher, and over 5K raced. So absolutely stoked with how it went, and glad to have you on board.
Yeah, no, it was a really cool event to be a part of, eh? So more than happy to support that for years to come as well. It was good fun.
Just got in the chat. This guy sounds hot. I'm gonna say that's from Lockie Brett, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he knows what I look like. So yeah, sorry, Lockie. You're not fooling anyone, buddy.
You got anyone other than Lockie that you want to thank?
Yeah, just everyone at Fastlane, SP Tools, Hartley Engine, Sidebite Media, System Decal, 17RC, and you guys for putting the stream on every week. It's really cool to go watch it back. Always really entertaining, and I realise how much time that takes. So yeah, thanks to you guys, and yeah, that's all really.
Excellent. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Josh, and yeah, congrats on the P3 finish tonight.
Sweet. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. We'll drag this guy in now. race winner, Brady Stanley. Well, Brady, I tell you what, mate, you were sitting behind Simmons for a lot of that race, but then it quickly turned south in what we wanted, basically a bit of a lid skid, and you came the benefactor out of that and managed to clear out from Hayden and got the job done here at Phillip Island tonight.
Yeah, what a gift it was from Xavier. Early birthday present, I guess.
Hey, I got behind it. We're always keen on watching a lid skid, and we noticed that he had actually fallen through the field and found the replay, so yeah, we were pretty happy about that. But hey, great job from yourself tonight. 3.6 seconds, basically the margin back to Hayden Guptill, and the fast lane domination in the Porsche Cup this season is continuing on.
Yeah, it's great to have a good race with all the boys, so makes it enjoyable, especially when you win, so can't complain.
Yeah, too right. It's always a bonus, isn't it?
That's it.
But tyres, everything, they were all obviously held on fine for the duration of that one.
Yeah, I'm just really bad at like firing the tyre up, so like it takes 7 to 8 laps before I could actually start driving it properly, and I was a bit worried that Hayden was going to catch me at that time because he started making quite a bit of ground. But once it was fired up, it was good.
Yeah, too right. But well, tell you what, definitely enough to get the job done tonight and take that win out. So again, congrats, mate. While you're in here, anyone you wanted to thank?
Yeah, just the Fastlane crew, SB Tools New Zealand, 17RC, Hartley Engines, System Decal, of course, for all deliveries. And I think that's everyone.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in and having a chat with us, Brady. Congrats again on getting the job done tonight. And, mate, on to next week. Just a couple of rounds to go. Looks like we are heading to Indianapolis next week. So, yeah, another race to go.
Yeah, just got to try and stay ahead of this one and over here.
Yeah,
I was hoping we could have a replay. Yeah, can we get a replay still of that?
I don't think we actually can because the session hasn't ended, has it?
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. Okay. I'll continue looking for that in the background. But Xavier, you have joined us in the comms box, mate. What a wild ride that was tonight.
Yeah, please tell me you caught it.
Yeah, we did. We noticed that you dropped through the field, and we had to go back and have a look at that. And yeah, absolutely have a replay of that on board and everything. I'm just trying to find it again now.
You delivered, mate. You delivered.
Yeah, well, look, if you're going to crash, you might as well do it spectacularly, and send it for some lid skids. But yeah, less than ideal. But hey ho. Oh, here we go. Here's a replay here.
Yeah, here it is. Here, this should be.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it.
This should be the moment. Oh, we better get there. What's happened here? Hang on.
Oh, we got Kimby on screen.
Yeah, that is not helpful at all. Here we go. This should be it here.
Yeah, look, I just tried to. He had just said over the radio, go to the inside, and yeah, went to the inside, and it kind of closed, and then it took a wild ride. Look at that. Yeah,
certainly impressive. But just as impressive was the fight back from yourself tonight, to be fair. Obviously, championship on the line and everything, but managed to get into a bit of damage control.
Yeah, and then you know what? I even made it worse by crashing in a straight line down the main straight at one point.
Yeah, we may have caught that as well.
Yeah. That one's completely on me. And look, yeah, it was good damage limitation. It'll be interesting to see how the points sort of lay out now, going into the last couple of rounds. I had just sort of built another bit of a buffer, but I'd say that buffer's gone.
Yeah. So was it double
It was 43
points tonight?
points at the start. So is it double points tonight or just normal points?
No, but the points work out to be the same for each round equivalent. So if you win an enduro, it's like winning 3 super sprints. So it's actually quite important to do well in the enduros. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting once I tally it all up and see where we're at. Might have a bit of work to do and have to chase Brady back down.
Yeah, too right.
2 rounds and 4 races to do it in.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be a bit of fun between us. It'll be fun.
all adds to the excitement of the overall championship picture. But you delivered for us tonight. I know that much, Xavier. It's probably not the way that you wanted things to go, but we were hoping for a lid skid. We saw plenty in the practice session, and we were pretty much waiting for one. And hey, you delivered for us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Facebook post and seeing myself flying through the air.
Yeah, that'll be up. That'll definitely be up at some point tomorrow, so keep an eye on that one. But from us tonight, cheers everyone for tuning in. Make sure you do tune in tomorrow night to the TCR series starting for Kiwi Sim Racing. If you haven't got yourself on that starting grid, make sure you join the series and get amongst it. But from us, thank you, Corey, for the call, mate, alongside me. And I guess we will be back. Well, I'll be back tomorrow night. But from us, we will catch you all then.